Play out right here on WHAS 11. The abortion debate, as you know, between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris was heated tonight. And now only on the WHAS 11 night team, the future of abortion access in Kentucky. Tonight, Kentucky Republicans tell us they hear the call for changes, but will Kentucky Republicans in power provide more exceptions to the state's current ban? WHAS 11's Isaiah Kim Martinez and senior photojournalist Alyssa Newton are reporting from the nearest abortion clinic to Louisville, and that is Cincinnati.
So this is our entrance to our surgical center here at Southwest Ohio.
An hour and a half from Louisville.
Waiting area that patients would sit in after they check in for their visit.
Planned Parenthood's Dr. Sharon Liner shows us the abortion clinic she helps run in Cincinnati as medical director.
Education about the procedure, their ultrasound, lab work if indicated.
Her staff seeing patients traveling over from Kentucky often. We're told more than from any other surrounding state. Adia Wushner with pro-life group Kentucky Right to Life has seen the trend too.
We know that there are a large number of abortions by zip code that have taken place either out of state or have taken place because of the medications being shipped into the state.
In Ohio, people voted in favor of a constitutional right to an abortion. But just across the river in Kentucky, efforts to bring exceptions to the state's abortion ban have largely gone unheard. Will things change in 2025? Wushner, a Republican and former state representative herself, calls exceptions for rape or incest a non-starter.
We're not going to terminate the lives of unborn children.
But Don Fitzpatrick, chairman of the Jefferson County Republican Party, says these conversations are happening. Do you believe that Republicans do want exceptions?
I've talked to a number of Republicans that do. They're more socially liberal. But I've also talked to Republicans that are basically very pleased with what the legislature has come forward with.
State lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have shown support for exceptions bills, including Hadley's Law, named after abortion rights advocate and rape survivor Hadley Duvall, an Owensboro native who met me in Cincinnati. None of these bills so far have seen movement.
Senator David Yates was ready, and we couldn't even get it into a committee.
I sat down with Democratic Senator David Yates of Louisville.
Most people, and even the polling says, we agree there should be some exceptions, but how do we do that?
What's the disconnect?
I think that there was a fear of being held politically accountable. There's some straw man arguments that are put up where the people are attacked and beat down.
Because we don't see this landscape changing quickly over the next decade.
Back at the Planned Parenthood in Cincinnati, they say they're responding to the reality.
And then if we walk into the back, then this is where patients would have their procedural abortions.
A continued influx of patients from the Bluegrass for the months and potentially years to come. In Cincinnati, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 night team on your side.
And this was part 2 of our continuing coverage on this topic. We also reached out to State Representative Ken Fleming of Louisville, a Republican who sponsored a bill last session to provide more of those exceptions. In a statement to WHAS 11, he said, quote, "We are considering several bills, including this one. We will have a better idea in December."